Today, I want to talk about a little bit of curiosity I have around the questions we actually should be asking when we're trying to determine how it is that we're going to serve our clients, the product mix that we're going to offer to our clients, and even the pricing that we are wanting to put out there to the marketplace. So today, it's all about the question you really should be asking when you're thinking about your clients. As always, we are streaming across all the channels. If you are watching me over on YouTube, please, that's the wrong one. Let's get back. Here we go. If you're watching me over on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are constantly loading up content there, and I'd love to see you over there on YouTube. If YouTube is not your thing and Facebook is your thing, why don't you jump on over to my Facebook group? The Facebook group is where there's a whole heap of business owners, entrepreneurs, connecting and collaborating, sharing business tips and ideas, ultimately so that we can unlock and welcome more profit into our business, as well as getting that network around us that's going to help us really hit the stride when it comes to our businesses, how we're leveling up, etc., etc. So let's get started. I am just going to switch on Instagram. Let's jump across to Instagram. I are currently checking the connection, and we are apparently now live. So for those of you that are able to use your chat facility, please make sure to say hi from wherever you are listening in from, whether that is YouTube, whether you're listening to this live, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are, make sure you say hi and introduce yourselves. If you've got any questions at all, throw them in there. I love it when it's interactive. And even if you're listening to this as a recording, make sure to comment because I'll get that announcement and I can then come back to you. So hello there to those of you that are joining me live. It's wonderful to have you here. So today, what am I talking about? Today, I am talking about the question that you really need to ask yourself when it comes to making decisions about your clients. The question you need to ask yourself, the real questions you need to be asking yourself when it comes to thinking about your clients and thinking about the service that you're offering. Now, where did this come from? Well, earlier this week, I held my coaching call for a program that I run. And there were some amazing business owners, some amazing thinkers on that coaching call. But what became apparent during that coaching call was these continuous questions around what products should I be offering? What should my price points be? How do I turn my service offering into retainer? What should my price be? All of those questions, all of these detailed questions. Good morning, everybody that is joining me online this morning. Say hi. Just introduce yourselves. It's wonderful to see you here. So as I said this morning, I'm really wanting to get you thinking about what should the real question be when it comes to thinking about your clients. And the reason I want to talk about this is, as I said on my coaching call this week, we were getting into detail. The clients, these incredible business owners, these incredible leaders that are building businesses, that are offering services to clients, whether that be coaching, whether that be service providers, whatever it is, copywriters, marketers. I'm just thinking about the people that were on the call this week. We got into the detail. What should my offering be? What should the price be? How do I get them on the retainer, etc., etc., etc. Now, here's the thing. They are all great questions. Of course they are. But my thinking is, I wonder if they're the right question to be asking. Like, I wonder if there is actually another question that needs to be asked before you get into that detail of solution. Like, I reckon too many of us try and get into solution mode. What does my product look like? How many modules are included? What is my weekly, daily, monthly, hourly retainer cost? And it all becomes fees. It all becomes just really surface level. And I believe there's better questions that we need to be asking. Here's what happens when we get into the detail, when we get into the nuts and bolts, when we get into the weeds, we become confused. We become confused about what we are doing and how we are offering it. And actually what we want is simplicity. We need simplicity in our service offering and our product offering. We need to be easy to buy. We need to be able to present what it is that we're doing in such an easy way that the conversation with our clients is one of almost having a little dance together versus the backwards and forwards of the selling process. So as I said, when we get into the detail, we become confused about our own offering and how we're going to sell ourselves, that actually the client doesn't get it anyway. And we've got to simplify our offering. So we want to move confusion to simplicity. The second thing that I hear all the time from my clients when they're trying to work out their product offering is they get stuck in detail. It's almost like I can't move. I have this term, it's like they're stuck in treacle and they just cannot move forward because they're stuck in that detail of the nuts and bolts of the price, the offering, this, the that, and the other. And actually what we want to do our best work, we've got to be able to have the freedom to move forward with the big picture vision. So we've got to move from being stuck in detail to creating this wonderful space where we can actually continuously move forward in terms of our offering towards our big vision, but also our client's big vision. And the third thing that I hear, and this is what I heard on my coaching call this week, was almost this frustration, this frustration amongst business owners of, how am I going to serve my clients? It's like, I know I'm good at what I do. I know I can help, but I'm so frustrated because I don't know how to get through it. And actually what we want is we want to deliver our work, making sure we're totally in our power, making sure we're totally aligned on our purpose, and ensure that we are continually adding value to our clients. So if you're just joining me this morning, I'm really challenging what are the questions we really should be asking ourselves when we're thinking about our clients. I think sometimes we get too transactional and too into the detail. And so we get confused about what it is that we do and how we're going to serve our clients. We get stuck in the detail of what our product offering is. And as a result, we get frustrated. And what we need to do is actually flip that so that it's more simple, so that our product offering is simplified and our clients find us easier to buy. Number one. Number two, we want to make sure that we're continually moving forward in terms of our own vision and also how we're serving our clients. And number three, we want to make sure we're adding value. So what I want you to think about is when we're in that detail of trying to work out our product offering, our price points, is it a 3-month, 6-month retainer? Is it project-based? Am I on an hourly base? All those crappy conversations that we have in our head and we get stuck in the detail. That's like being on the dance floor. You know, there's a wonderful guy called Ron Heifetz. He's a professor at Harvard. And he explains that this being on the dance floor is essentially you're moving to the energy of the people around you. So you are being dictated to, you are being controlled by the environment, by your clients, by what they're asking for, and you're moving with that energy. What I want you to start getting curious about this week is, what if you pulled yourself up onto that balcony? What if instead of getting into the detail, you got on that balcony and asked yourself different questions? What if instead of getting in the detail, you actually took yourself out of the detail and started thinking differently about your clients and getting curious about, what are the real questions I need to be asking right now to be able to pull my product offering together? Here's what I think. Here's my suggestion. I think number one, you've got to get absolutely clear on who is your ideal client. Of course, it's marketing 101. I'm sure you have been told about this a million times. And yet there's a whole heap of you out there, there's a whole heap of my clients that are still trying to nail who is their ideal client. You've got to get really clear. Who is your ideal client? What is it about them? What are they currently doing? And really try and nail down that ideal client of yours. If you've got a whole heap of clients at the moment, get curious as to who are your star clients or those rising star clients, and what is it about them that connects them? What is it that you love about them? Why do you love working with them? Like, get really clear, because ultimately we want to be doing the work we love with the people that we love working with, don't we? So why do we end up saying yes to people we don't want to work with? So I need to get curious about those star clients, those rising star clients. What connects them as clients? What is it that are similarities between them? And then I want you to ask yourself, what do they ultimately want to achieve? If you were to fast forward 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, what are those clients saying to you around their dreams, their aspirations, what it is that they're trying to achieve? You know what? Oh, Adam, thank you so much. You make a girl feel really good in the morning. What are the things that they're really trying to achieve? What is the stuff that they're dreaming of? What does success mean to them? Are they chasing revenue and scale? And why are they chasing it? And what does success in that measure mean? Are they chasing lifestyle? Are they actually building something because they want to change their lifestyle and how they're living their life? Is it a combination of the two? Is it money and is it lifestyle? And what does it mean in terms of the numbers, the number of clients they're working with, the sorts of money that they're turning over, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? You've really got to get yourself into the shoes of that client that you love. So you're on the balcony, you're looking in and you're looking at those star clients and you're getting curious about where they're heading. Then you've got to ask yourself, what are their current problems? What are they currently really struggling with? Why are they in this point of roadblock and not being able to move forward? What's stopping them from achieving that goal? So if they're here now, what's stopping them from reaching that new frontier of brilliance that they dream of? What's in their way? And then the question you've got to ask yourself is, how does what I know help them? How does what I know help them push through that roadblock? How does what I know help them achieve that next frontier of brilliance that they're seeking? And then it comes down to, how can I best serve them? I shared this with these clients earlier this week on this coaching call, and there's this wonderful moment where one of my clients, Shrimi, she literally had this light bulb moment. Shrimi has a huge team operating in Australia, the US, and the UK, multi-million dollars. She's doing phenomenal work. And I shared this concept of, Shrimi, think about your ideal clients. Think about what it is that they're trying to achieve. Get curious about what are their problems right now and how does what you offer help them overcome that problems. And there was this light bulb moment for Shrimi where she almost went, oh my gosh, I have never thought about this from the perspective of my clients. Now, this is a leader that is about to step into shining a light on big changes in her industry. She's wanting to raise her positioning. She's wanting to level up, to elevate herself so that she can drive more revenue into her own business. And it was this subtle shift, as opposed to do, product mix, price points, etc., all very transactional, to shifting it into, how does what I know help my clients solve their problems? So that's pretty much it for today. I want you to get curious about, are you asking yourself the right questions about your clients? Not just who they are and how much they want they've got to spend and the product that you're offering and the service that you provide and how you solve it, but have you actually asked the question before that? Who are my ideal clients? What are they wanting to achieve? What are their dreams? What are the problems that they're currently facing right now? What are their problems? Not what you think their problems are. What are their problems? And how can I, with what I know, best help them overcome those problems? Then you go into the product mix. I'm all about helping business owners and entrepreneurs level up. I'm all about helping you elevate your performance helping you unlock profit, helping you find those clients, helping you grow more. If you're interested in finding out more about a new program, I'm launching a 6-month program that I'm launching at the end of May called Elevate, where essentially it's about raising your visibility by getting you to own your power. It's about making sure that you're doing the work you love in the way you want to do it, working with the clients you love, which is all about resetting potential and aligning your purpose. But most importantly, for every business, it's about shifting the momentum in your business so that you win at work and you succeed at life. And for me, this is where we need to start welcoming profit into our businesses. If you're interested in finding out more about this program, just drop me a line, message me. I am more than happy to talk to you all. In the meantime, have a truly wonderful day. And don't forget to ask yourself, what is the real question I should be asking about my customers right now? I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Message me anytime. I'd love to hear from all of you. See you later.